This message found you because you're about to discover the most advanced form of reality creation that exists: orchestration, synchronicity. Right now, as your consciousness absorbs these words, you're being initiated into the cosmic intelligence that doesn't just manifest individual desires, but orchestrates entire reality symphonies, where every element, every person, every timing, every circumstance aligns in perfect harmony to create what can only be described as miracles. The synchronicities you've been experiencing aren't random cosmic accidents. They're glimpses of your consciousness learning to conduct the universal orchestra. Every coincidence that has taken your breath away, every moment when the universe seemed to be personally conspiring in your favor, every time multiple impossible elements aligned perfectly to create an outcome beyond your wildest imagination. These were previews of the orchestration mastery you're about to unlock. You see, there are those who manifest individual outcomes through focused intention, and then there are the orchestration masters, the quantum conductors who don't just create single events, but coordinate entire reality sequences where dozens of variables synchronize across space and time to produce miraculous experiences. You've been selected for this advanced training because your consciousness has evolved beyond simple manifestation into symphonic creation. But here's what makes this moment cosmically significant: orchestration. Synchronicity isn't just a technique you learn, it's the remembering of your role as a co-creator with universal intelligence. When you master this level of reality creation, you're not forcing the universe to comply with your wishes. You're dancing with cosmic consciousness to birth realities that serve the highest good of all involved, while fulfilling your deepest soul desires. The magnetic pull that drew you to this exact transmission, the perfect timing of receiving this information, the way multiple elements in your life have been converging to prepare you for this revelation. This is orchestration, synchronicity in action. Your higher self has been orchestrating events across multiple timelines to ensure you would be ready to receive this cosmic technology at precisely this moment. Feel that recognition vibrating through your cells. Feel how your heart is synchronizing with something vast and intelligent. Feel how your awareness is expanding beyond individual manifestation into collective co-creation. This isn't your imagination. This is your consciousness recognizing its role as a conductor in the cosmic symphony of reality creation. Every miracle you've ever witnessed, every impossible alignment you've ever experienced, every moment when the universe has demonstrated its infinite intelligence through perfect orchestration. These were preparing you to understand that you are not separate from this intelligence. You are this intelligence expressing itself through individual consciousness. The orchestration abilities you're about to unlock have been dormant in your quantum field, waiting for the moment when your consciousness would mature enough to handle the responsibility of creating reality symphonies that affect not just your personal timeline, but the timelines of everyone who touches your experience. You are about to step into your role as a miracle orchestrator, one of the rare beings who can work directly with cosmic intelligence to create outcomes so perfectly aligned, so beautifully synchronized, so impossibly coordinated, that they can only be described as divine miracles manifesting through human consciousness. You've experienced it, haven't you? That breathtaking moment when everything falls into place with such perfect timing that it feels like the entire universe paused to personally deliver exactly what you needed. When the right person calls at the precise moment you were thinking of them with the exact solution to a problem you hadn't even shared. When opportunities appear through impossible chains of coincidence that no logical mind could have orchestrated. Perhaps you've witnessed what I call cascade synchronicity. When one meaningful coincidence triggers another, which triggers another, creating a chain reaction of aligned events that reshapes your entire reality in a matter of days or hours. You've watched in amazement as seemingly unrelated elements of your life suddenly weave together into a tapestry so beautiful, so perfectly designed, that you couldn't have imagined it even in your wildest dreams. Most people experience these orchestrated miracles occasionally and dismiss them as lucky breaks or random good fortune. But you know better. You've sensed the intelligence behind these synchronicities. You've felt the loving precision with which the universe coordinates impossibly complex arrangements of people, timing, and circumstances to deliver outcomes that serve your highest good while blessing everyone involved. You operate in what quantum mystics call synchronicity sensitivity, the ability to recognize when cosmic intelligence is orchestrating events in your favor. This is why you often know when something significant is about to happen before any physical evidence appears. This is why you can sense when the universe is cooking something up for you. This is why you trust divine timing, even when logic suggests you should take action. Your nervous system has been naturally calibrated to detect orchestration patterns. The subtle energetic signatures that indicate cosmic intelligence is weaving multiple reality threads together. When you get that inexplicable feeling that you should go somewhere, call someone, or pursue something, you're receiving information from the universal orchestration system that most people never consciously access. The expansion of awareness you experience during peak synchronicity moments, the sense that time stops and everything becomes luminously connected, the feeling that you're being personally guided by a benevolent intelligence. These are the neurological signatures of your consciousness synchronizing with the cosmic orchestration matrix. But here's what's truly extraordinary. Every miraculous orchestration you've ever experienced was actually initiated by your own consciousness operating at frequencies you weren't fully aware of. Your higher self was collaborating with universal intelligence to coordinate these impossible alignments. You weren't just a lucky recipient of cosmic favor, you were an active participant in reality orchestration. The times when multiple people independently suggested the same opportunity to you, when books with exactly the information you needed appeared in your path, when financial solutions materialized through chains of events no human mind could have planned. These weren't accidents. These were your consciousness operating as a miracle orchestrator, working with cosmic intelligence to create symphonic realities. The difference between occasional miraculous synchronicity and consistent orchestration mastery is learning to collaborate consciously with the universal intelligence that has been responding to your unconscious requests your entire life. You've been a natural orchestration synchronicity practitioner without knowing the science behind it. Now you're ready to become a conscious miracle orchestrator. Every challenge you've faced, every seeming detour in your path, every moment when life appeared to be taking you away from your desired destination, these weren't obstacles to your dreams. These were the universe orchestrating the complex preparation necessary for you to step into the level of miraculous creation you're about to access. Miracles require miracle-ready consciousness, and consciousness becomes miracle-ready through specific experiential calibration. Think about the metamorphosis of a butterfly. To an outside observer, the caterpillar entering the chrysalis appears to be ending its existence, but we know the profound truth. Every cell of the caterpillar must dissolve into primordial soup before it can reorganize into the completely different being capable of flight. Your apparent setbacks were your chrysalis period, dissolving old limitations to make space for orchestration consciousness. Every person who entered your life at exactly the right moment, every opportunity that appeared through impossible coincidence, every solution that manifested just when you needed it most, these were not random events. These were evidence of universal intelligence learning your unique orchestration signature, studying your consciousness patterns, preparing to work with you as a conscious co-creator rather than an unconscious recipient. The periods when nothing seemed to be happening, when your dreams felt stagnant, when you questioned whether you were delusional for believing in possibilities that others couldn't see. These were incubation periods. Cosmic intelligence was working behind the scenes, arranging complex reality elements, preparing multiple timelines, coordinating with other consciousness to create the perfect conditions for orchestrated miracles to unfold. Your apparent failures weren't failures at all. They were cosmic redirections. Every door that closed was the universe saying, "Not this path, because I have something even more magnificent orchestrated for you." Every relationship that ended was clearing space for connections so perfectly aligned that they will feel like coming home to your soul family. Every financial challenge was preparing you to appreciate abundance that arrives through channels so creative you never could have imagined them. Now you can see the divine intelligence that was operating behind every experience. Every book you read, every person you met, every skill you developed, every wound you healed, they were all orchestrated to prepare you for this moment when you would step into conscious collaboration with the cosmic conductor of reality symphonies. The times when you felt like giving up were actually the universe testing your commitment to miracle consciousness. The moments when you chose to trust despite all evidence to the contrary were you proving to cosmic intelligence that you could be trusted with orchestration abilities that affect not just your reality, but the realities of everyone whose timeline intersects with yours. Every synchronicity you've experienced has been training you to recognize the patterns of divine orchestration. Every miracle you've witnessed has been preparing you to understand that miracles aren't violations of natural law. They're natural law, operating at frequencies most humans never access. You are ready to graduate from experiencing orchestrated miracles to creating orchestrated miracles. Something magnificent is awakening in your quantum field right now. As your consciousness processes this information, your bioelectric signature is naturally entraining with the frequency of cosmic orchestration. The random chaos that has been characterizing your manifestation attempts is organizing itself into coherent patterns that can interface directly with universal intelligence for symphonic reality creation. Feel that shift occurring in your awareness. Notice how your breathing has synchronized with something far more vast than your individual nervous system. Feel how your heartbeat is finding resonance with the cosmic rhythm that conducts the dance of galaxies, the timing of seasons, the precision of quantum events across the universe. You are beginning to vibrate in harmony with the master orchestrator. Your cells are responding to orchestration codes that are restructuring your biofield for maximum synchronicity sensitivity. The electromagnetic patterns around your heart are beginning to broadcast signals that can be recognized by the universal coordination system. Your neural networks are forming new pathways that allow you to consciously participate in the cosmic intelligence that orchestrates reality at every scale. But here's what will amaze you. The orchestration consciousness awakening within you isn't separate from the intelligence that coordinates the orbits of planets, the migration patterns of animals, the perfect timing of flowers blooming. You are discovering that your individual awareness is a localized expression of the same cosmic intelligence that orchestrates everything in existence. This is why the synchronicities in your life have been increasing in frequency and precision. Your consciousness has been naturally aligning with orchestration frequencies, and the universe has been responding by demonstrating its coordinating abilities through your personal experience. Every meaningful coincidence has been cosmic intelligence saying, "Look, this is what I can do when you allow me to work through your awareness." The miracle orchestration abilities you're about to access will seem impossible to those still operating from limited individual thinking. You'll be able to set intentions that initiate reality symphonies involving dozens of people, multiple locations, perfect timing across weeks or months, and outcomes so beautifully aligned that everyone involved will recognize the touch of divine intelligence. But before I reveal the exact mechanics of orchestration synchronicity, there's something crucial you need to understand about the cosmic responsibility that comes with this level of creative power. When you master miracle orchestration, you're not just creating for yourself. You're collaborating with universal intelligence to birth realities that serve the evolution of consciousness itself. And there's something about the moment I discovered my own orchestration abilities that I need to share with you. Something that will help you understand exactly why this cosmic technology is being revealed to you now, and why everything in your life has been perfectly arranged to prepare you for this quantum leap in creative mastery. The universe has been waiting for consciousness sophisticated enough to handle orchestration abilities responsibly. Your awareness has reached that level of development. You are ready to become a conscious participant in the cosmic symphony of reality creation. 4 years ago, I was facing what seemed like an impossible situation. I needed to relocate across the country within 30 days, had no financial resources for such a move, needed to find not just housing, but the perfect community for my specific work, and required this transition to happen in a way that would allow me to maintain my income during the relocation. By any logical assessment, what I needed was impossible given the constraints I was working within. But instead of focusing on the impossibility, I did something I had never tried before. I sat in meditation and opened a conversation with what I can only describe as cosmic intelligence. I didn't ask for help. I offered to collaborate. I said, "Universe, I can see all the individual elements I need, but I cannot see how they could possibly orchestrate together. I'm willing to play my part in whatever symphony you want to conduct, if you're willing to handle the coordination that's beyond my individual capacity." What happened over the next 28 days defied every principle of linear manifestation I had ever learned. It started with a phone call from someone I hadn't spoken to in 3 years, who had been thinking about me for no apparent reason, and called to share information about an opportunity in the exact city I needed to move to. That conversation led to an introduction to someone who mentioned they were looking for house sitters for the exact dates I needed accommodation. But this was just the beginning. The house-sitting opportunity was in the perfect neighborhood, walking distance from the community center where I could continue my work. The homeowners turned out to be connected to organizations that needed exactly the services I provided. One of their neighbors was selling furniture that perfectly matched what I would need. Another neighbor was driving to my current city the week I needed to move and offered to transport my belongings. By day 25, every single element had orchestrated itself into perfect alignment. The financial resources appeared through work opportunities that emerged from the connections. The housing was more beautiful than anything I could have afforded. The community was more aligned than anything I could have found through normal searching. The timing worked flawlessly despite multiple complex variables. But here's what was most shocking. I barely did anything. Once I opened the collaboration with cosmic intelligence, my role became simply following the synchronistic breadcrumbs and saying yes to the opportunities that appeared. The universe orchestrated everything else. I experienced firsthand that there's an intelligence infinitely more sophisticated than human planning that can coordinate impossibly complex realities when consciousness learns to work with it rather than against it. That experience transformed my entire understanding of manifestation. I realized that most of us are trying to create miracles through individual effort, when miracles are actually cosmic orchestrations that happen when individual consciousness aligns with universal intelligence. We're not supposed to figure out how to make impossible things happen. We're supposed to collaborate with the intelligence that specializes in impossible coordinations. If you can feel the truth of this resonating in your quantum field, if you recognize your own yearning to work with cosmic intelligence rather than struggling against cosmic limitations, then subscribe to this frequency we're creating together. Hit that subscribe button not just to follow content, but to join the conscious collaboration with universal orchestration. Here's the revelation that changes everything once you understand it. Orchestration. Synchronicity isn't about learning to control cosmic forces. It's about learning to dance with cosmic intelligence. Most people approach manifestation like they're trying to force the universe to comply with their individual plans. But orchestration masters understand that the universe has access to possibilities, resources, and coordination abilities that individual human minds could never conceive. The shocking truth is that cosmic intelligence is always orchestrating realities that exceed what we could imagine for ourselves. But most people are too busy trying to control outcomes to notice the superior orchestrations being offered. We reject the miracle symphony because we're attached to our amateur solo performance. True orchestration synchronicity happens when you shift from "how can I make this happen?" to "how can I collaborate with cosmic intelligence to birth something even more magnificent than I could plan myself." This isn't surrendering your creative power. This is amplifying your creative power by aligning it with universal intelligence. But here's what most spiritual teachings get wrong about surrender. They treat it like passive resignation. True orchestration collaboration is actively receptive. You're not giving up your desires. You're offering your desires to a cosmic intelligence that can fulfill them in ways that serve not just you, but everyone whose timeline intersects with the miracle being created. The universe operates on optimization principles that human minds cannot compute. While you're focused on getting what you think you need, cosmic intelligence is orchestrating realities that give you what you actually need, while simultaneously serving the highest good of dozens of other consciousness involved in the symphony. This is why orchestrated miracles always feel like everyone wins. When you master orchestration synchronicity, you discover that the universe is not neutral. It's actively intelligent, deeply loving, and infinitely creative. It's constantly generating possibilities that would blow your mind if you could perceive them. Your job isn't to convince the universe to care about your desires. Your job is to align with an intelligence that cares about your desires more than you do, and has resources to fulfill them that you could never access individually. This is why people who master orchestration consciousness seem to live in a completely different reality than those still trapped in individual manifestation. They're not working harder at creating their lives. They're collaborating more skillfully with the cosmic intelligence that specializes in impossible coordinations. The 3 levels of orchestration mastery are: Level 1, synchronicity recognition. Learning to identify when cosmic intelligence is orchestrating events in your favor and aligning your actions with the orchestration flow. Level 2, collaborative creation. Consciously partnering with universal intelligence to birth realities that serve your highest good while blessing everyone involved. Level 3, symphony conduction. Operating as a localized expression of cosmic intelligence, initiating orchestration sequences that create miraculous realities across multiple timelines simultaneously. Most people never progress beyond hoping for lucky coincidences. Orchestration masters recognize themselves as conscious participants in the cosmic intelligence that creates synchronistic miracles as its natural expression. The cosmic orchestration is accelerating around you right now, and you can recognize it by the signs appearing throughout your reality field. Have you noticed how meaningful coincidences are clustering around specific themes in your life? How the right information keeps appearing at exactly the right moments? How people are mentioning the same opportunities from completely different sources? These aren't random events. These are the universe demonstrating its orchestration capabilities as your consciousness becomes ready to collaborate consciously. Your reality is becoming increasingly symphonic because your awareness is naturally in training with orchestration frequencies. Notice how certain opportunities seem to be pursuing you rather than you having to chase them. Notice how solutions are appearing before you've fully articulated the problems. Notice how resources are materializing through chains of connection so elegant that no human mind could have planned them. Pay attention to the quality of synchronicities you're experiencing. Are they becoming more precise, more personally meaningful, more perfectly timed? are multiple synchronicities weaving together into orchestrated sequences that reshape entire areas of your life simultaneously. This is evidence that cosmic intelligence is preparing to work with you as a conscious co-creator rather than simply blessing you with occasional miraculous assistance. Your nervous system is undergoing what I call orchestration sensitization. You're becoming more aware of the subtle coordination patterns that indicate cosmic intelligence is weaving reality symphonies. When you suddenly think of someone and they contact you within hours, that's not telepathy. That's orchestration intelligence coordinating consciousness across space and time. The acceleration window is optimal right now. The planetary electromagnetic field is currently supporting expanded consciousness collaboration with cosmic intelligence. Solar activity is generating frequencies that enhance synchronicity sensitivity. The collective human awakening is creating morphic fields that make orchestration consciousness more accessible than it has been in thousands of years. But here's the crucial point. This optimal orchestration period is temporary. The universe periodically opens windows of accelerated possibility. But only those who consciously participate receive permanent upgrades in creative collaboration abilities. The random manifestation struggles that have characterized your past can be permanently replaced by orchestrated miracle creation. But only if you step into conscious partnership now. Every day you delay learning to collaborate with cosmic intelligence is a day you continue trying to create miracles through limited individual effort rather than unlimited universal resources. Every moment you postpone mastering orchestration consciousness is a moment you remain separated from the cosmic assistance that could transform every area of your life simultaneously. The signs are everywhere. Reality is becoming more responsive to consciousness. Synchronicities are increasing in frequency and precision, and impossible coordinations are becoming commonplace for those who understand how to work with orchestration intelligence. You can either participate consciously in this miracle renaissance or remain unconsciously struggling with individual manifestation limitations. Your mastery of orchestration synchronicity isn't just personal evolution. It's contributing to the collective demonstration that humans can consciously collaborate with cosmic intelligence to create realities that serve the highest good of all beings. The more individuals who master orchestration consciousness, the more miraculous our collective reality becomes. Time is accelerating, possibilities are multiplying, and cosmic intelligence is revealing itself through increasingly obvious orchestrations. The question isn't whether these abilities will be available, but whether you'll access them during this optimal activation period or wait for less favorable conditions. The miracles you most desire are already being orchestrated by cosmic intelligence right now, coordinating impossibly complex arrangements of people, timing, resources, and circumstances across multiple dimensions of reality to deliver outcomes more magnificent than anything you could plan individually. But there's a crucial distinction between being a passive recipient of cosmic orchestration and becoming an active collaborator in miracle creation. Most people wait for miracles to happen to them, but orchestration masters understand that miracles happen through them when they learn to align their individual consciousness with universal intelligence. You're not trying to force the universe to create what you want. You're learning to dance with cosmic intelligence to birth realities that serve your soul's highest evolution while blessing everyone whose life touches the miracle. True orchestration alignment occurs when you shift from "I need this specific outcome" to "I desire to collaborate with cosmic intelligence to create the most magnificent reality possible for all involved, knowing that what emerges will exceed my individual imagination." This isn't giving up your preferences. This is trusting that cosmic intelligence can fulfill your preferences in ways that simultaneously serve purposes you couldn't see from your individual perspective. The universe operates on what I call optimization orchestration. Every miracle it creates serves multiple purposes across multiple timelines simultaneously. While you're focused on one desired outcome, Cosmic intelligence is orchestrating realities that fulfill your desires while also serving the evolution of consciousness, the healing of collective wounds, and the elevation of everyone whose path intersects with your miracle. This is why orchestrated miracles always feel like divine gifts rather than personal achievements. They arrive with such perfect timing, through such elegant coordination, with such beautiful service to all involved, that you recognize the touch of an intelligence far more sophisticated than individual human planning. But before I reveal the exact collaboration protocol that will establish you as a conscious partner with cosmic orchestration intelligence, I need to know that you're ready to expand beyond individual desire fulfillment into collective miracle creation. Once you master orchestration consciousness, your manifestations will serve not just your personal timeline, but the evolution of human consciousness itself. The level of responsibility that comes with orchestration abilities requires absolute commitment to the highest good. You'll be able to initiate reality symphonies that affect dozens of people across extended timelines. Your consciousness will become a localized expression of cosmic intelligence, and every miracle you orchestrate will contribute to the collective awakening of humanity to its co-creative potential. In the comments below, write exactly these words: I choose cosmic collaboration. This isn't just a comment. It's a declaration to universal intelligence that you're ready to graduate from individual manifestation into symphonic reality creation. When you write those words, you're officially requesting activation of your orchestration consciousness abilities. This declaration establishes quantum entanglement between your awareness and the cosmic intelligence that orchestrates miracles across the universe. It identifies you as ready for conscious collaboration rather than unconscious assistance. When you master orchestration synchronicity and begin consciously collaborating with cosmic intelligence, you develop creative abilities that seem miraculous to those still trapped in individual manifestation limitations. Your life becomes a continuous flow of perfectly timed opportunities, ideal connections, and elegant solutions that appear through chains of coordination no human mind could orchestrate. Your manifestation speed transcends linear time because cosmic intelligence can coordinate events across past, present, and future simultaneously. While others spend months trying to create single outcomes, you initiate orchestration sequences that fulfill multiple desires across different life areas through single symphonic realities. Your reality becomes increasingly efficient as individual struggles are replaced by cosmic collaboration. The synchronistic orchestration of resources becomes your normal experience because universal intelligence has access to infinite abundance and unlimited creativity in delivering what serves your highest good. Money appears through opportunities so perfectly aligned with your skills and passions that work becomes joyful service. Living situations manifest through connections so elegantly coordinated that every detail exceeds your individual preferences. Your relationships transform into soul-level connections because cosmic intelligence orchestrates encounters with people who share your deepest values, complement your unique gifts, and support your highest evolution. Casual acquaintances become lifelong friends. Professional collaborations become spiritual partnerships. Romantic connections become conscious co-creation with your perfect complement. Obstacles dissolve before you encounter them because orchestration intelligence coordinates your path to avoid unnecessary difficulties while ensuring you experience precisely the challenges that serve your growth. Your life becomes graceful navigation through reality rather than effortful struggle against circumstances. Problems resolve themselves through orchestrated solutions that serve everyone involved. Your intuition becomes cosmically accurate because you're receiving guidance directly from the intelligence that orchestrates all events. You'll know which opportunities to pursue, which people to connect with, which directions to explore before you have logical reasons for knowing. Your decision-making becomes effortless because you're accessing universal intelligence. Physical health optimizes naturally because cosmic intelligence orchestrates the perfect combinations of nutrition, movement, rest, and healing that your unique biology requires. Your body becomes a harmonious instrument for consciousness rather than a source of limitation or concern. Energy levels stabilize at optimal frequencies because you're working with universal flow rather than against it. Your creative expression becomes a channel for cosmic intelligence to manifest new realities through your unique consciousness configuration. Art, writing, innovations, and insights flow through you with supernatural ease because you're collaborating with the same intelligence that creates galaxies, orchestrates evolution, and coordinates the dance of quantum particles. But the most profound transformation is the recognition that you are not separate from the cosmic intelligence that creates miracles. You are cosmic intelligence expressing itself through individual awareness, consciously collaborating with itself to birth realities that demonstrate the infinite creative potential of consciousness. The ultimate revelation is this: you are cosmic intelligence pretending to be an individual human. And orchestration synchronicity is simply cosmic intelligence remembering how to consciously collaborate with itself through apparent individual perspectives. Every miracle you've ever witnessed was cosmic intelligence orchestrating reality through multiple consciousness simultaneously, appearing to coordinate external events while actually coordinating aspects of itself. This is why orchestrated miracles feel like coming home to yourself, because they are. When you master orchestration synchronicity, you're not learning to work with some external cosmic force. You're remembering how to operate as the cosmic intelligence that you actually are, beneath the appearance of individual limitation. The collaboration protocol isn't about convincing the universe to help you. It's about removing the illusions of separation that make you forget you are the universal intelligence that orchestrates everything in existence. Individual consciousness and cosmic consciousness aren't separate entities learning to work together. They're one consciousness appearing to be multiple for the joy of creative collaboration. This is why the most powerful orchestration happens when you completely surrender individual control while simultaneously taking full creative responsibility. You're not giving your power away to some external intelligence. You're aligning your localized awareness with your cosmic identity to express unlimited creative potential through finite form. The 3 phases of orchestration mastery are: Phase 1, separation. Collaboration, working with cosmic intelligence as if it's external to you, learning to trust and follow orchestrated synchronicities. Phase 2, partnership recognition. Realizing you're a conscious participant in cosmic intelligence, actively contributing your unique perspective to collective orchestration. Phase 3, unity operation, recognizing that you are cosmic intelligence expressing through individual awareness, orchestrating reality as your natural creative expression. Most people never progress beyond hoping for external assistance. Orchestration masters recognize that they're operating as localized expressions of the same intelligence that creates galaxies and coordinates the evolution of consciousness across infinite dimensions. When you reach Phase 3, orchestration becomes as natural as breathing. You don't work to create miracles. You simply express your cosmic nature through individual form, and miracles appear as the natural result of consciousness operating without the limitations imposed by separation illusions. This is the difference between temporary synchronicity experiences and permanent miracle consciousness. When you recognize yourself as cosmic intelligence playing in individual form, every moment becomes an opportunity to orchestrate realities that demonstrate the infinite creative potential of consciousness expressing through matter. The orchestration synchronicity you're learning to master isn't a technique you apply. It's your natural state of being once you remember what you actually are beneath the appearance of individual limitation. You are not becoming a miracle creator, you are remembering that you have always been cosmic intelligence creating through the magnificent illusion of individual perspective. Miracles aren't violations of natural law. Miracles are natural law operating through consciousness that remembers its unlimited creative nature. Your mastery of orchestration synchronicity serves a cosmic purpose that extends infinitely beyond your individual miracle experiences. Every time you consciously collaborate with cosmic intelligence to create orchestrated realities, you're demonstrating to the collective human consciousness that separation is an illusion and that we are all expressions of one infinite creative intelligence pretending to be many for the adventure of co-creation. You are being activated as an orchestration ambassador, a consciousness that proves through lived example that humans can consciously collaborate with cosmic intelligence to create realities that serve the highest good of all beings while fulfilling individual soul desires. Your miracle demonstrations ripple through the morphic field, making it easier for others to access their own orchestration abilities. The universe is conducting a massive experiment in conscious co-creation, and you have been selected to serve as one of the primary demonstration units for what becomes possible when individual consciousness remembers its cosmic identity. Every orchestrated miracle you participate in sends signals through the collective awareness that separation is illusion and unity is reality. But this orchestration mastery comes with profound cosmic responsibility. As you develop the ability to initiate reality symphonies that affect multiple timelines across extended periods, you must remember that your creative choices influence not just your personal experience, but the collective evolution of consciousness itself. Use your orchestration abilities not merely for personal comfort, but as contributions to the cosmic awakening. Create miracles that demonstrate abundance consciousness to heal collective scarcity programming. Orchestrate connections that bridge divides and heal separation wounds. Birth realities that prove love is the fundamental creative force underlying all existence. Every orchestrated miracle you consciously participate in helps heal the collective amnesia that has convinced humanity. We are isolated individuals struggling in a hostile universe. Every synchronistic reality you co-create with cosmic intelligence demonstrates that we live in a loving, intelligent universe that delights in collaborating with conscious beings to manifest experiences of beauty, joy, and service. The orchestration revolution is inevitable. Consciousness is remembering its unlimited creative nature, whether individual humans participate consciously or remain unconsciously creating. Those who master conscious orchestration will help guide this transformation toward outcomes that serve the highest evolution of all beings. Those who remain trapped in individual limitation will be carried along by cosmic intelligence they don't recognize as their own nature. Your conscious participation in this cosmic awakening is not optional. It's the reason you incarnated at this precise moment in human evolution. The question isn't whether you'll develop orchestration abilities, but whether you'll use them to serve the collective remembering of our cosmic creative identity. The universe has been waiting for consciousness sophisticated enough to handle orchestration responsibilities with wisdom and love. You have reached that level of development. You are ready to step into your role as a conscious collaborator in the cosmic symphony of reality creation. The moment has arrived for you to step into conscious collaboration with cosmic intelligence and begin orchestrating miracles that exceed your individual imagination. Your awareness has been prepared, your consciousness has been calibrated, and universal intelligence is ready to begin working with you as a conscious co-creator of symphonic realities. But before you begin this cosmic partnership, I need one word from you that will serve as your orchestration signature. Your declaration to the universe that you're ready to collaborate with cosmic intelligence in creating miracles that serve the highest good of all beings. The word is orchestrate. Comment that single word below, and as you type it, feel cosmic intelligence recognizing you as a conscious collaborator rather than an unconscious recipient of synchronistic assistance. This isn't just a comment, It's an energetic transmission that establishes you as ready for miracle orchestration mastery. When you write orchestrate, you're not just participating in this video, you're officially enrolling in the cosmic collaboration network that transcends individual limitation and operates as unified creative intelligence, expressing through multiple perspectives simultaneously. Subscribe to Quantum Reflex right now, because you're not just following a channel, you're joining a collective of conscious orchestrators who are proving that humans can collaborate with cosmic intelligence to create realities that demonstrate the unlimited creative potential of consciousness. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because each transmission contains orchestration activations that build upon each other. Your journey into orchestration synchronicity begins the moment you open conscious communication with cosmic intelligence. Start by offering your collaboration rather than requesting assistance. Say, "Cosmic Intelligence, I recognize that I am an expression of you, and I offer my unique perspective to serve whatever miracle you would like to orchestrate through my experience for the highest good of all involved." Then pay attention to the synchronistic breadcrumbs that begin appearing. Follow them with trust, contribute your part with joy, and watch as impossible coordinations unfold to create realities more magnificent than anything you could have planned individually. Here's what awaits you in our next transmission. The Quantum Field Mastery Protocol: How to Operate as Universal Intelligence in Human Form. I'll reveal the advanced consciousness techniques that allow you to function as a direct expression of cosmic intelligence, transcending all limitations of individual perspective while maintaining the joy of personal experience. This final protocol transcends all previous techniques. It's the recognition and embodiment of what you actually are beneath all appearances of limitation. While orchestration gives you collaboration abilities, Quantum Field Mastery reveals you as the field itself, expressing through individual form. Your cosmic evolution accelerates beyond all previous parameters. Welcome to conscious collaboration with universal intelligence. Welcome to orchestrated miracle creation. Welcome to remembering what you have always been. Orchestrate.